let me ask y'all a question. How y'all think this NIL thing going? Y'all feeling it? Y'all think it's good for the kids? What you think?
I think it's good for women's basketball especially. I think it's good like overall for like the whole ecosystem. Let them make money, let them build their own brands, have relationships, and take it forth. I'll let you answer if you think it's good for the actual kid.
Well, let me get some back pay. I love it. Let me get some back pay. I mean, you know, it changes the whole dynamic of a team. And, you know, we talked to a lot of our friends that are coaches, and, you know, Sue and I were kind of in that position, but we were all broke. Like, we might have been the superstars, but we were all broke. Now there's, you know, there's a little bit of a difference between, like, what, you know, the superstars are making and these kids. But I think overall, especially in women's basketball, this is the 4 years you'll be the most popular.
Yes.
Like, we walk around, no one's being like, hey, Sue, we love the Storm. It's still Husky love. Like, it's still all UConn love. So, I mean, we understand that. And this is a big time for them to monetarily take advantage of it.
Yeah, and I do think it'll change things moving forward, too, like in a good way. They'll get to take all of this like popularity with them. People are going to follow them more now.
Yeah, spread that money around. A lot of money out there. Spread that thing around.
You think it keeps them? You think it keeps them hungry? You think it keeps them still like wanting more?
Well, we talk about this all the time. Yeah. Like, I think this generation is too much of everything, where our generation was like just enough, right? Like, you go to Adidas camp, you get one pair of Adidas. You go to Nike camp, like, that kept you going, that kept you hungry, like trying to be the best, because when you're the best, that's when you get everything. And, you know, when you get everything really early in your career, we've seen that in a lot of sports where, you know, that motivation, that hunger goes out the door. So that's something that we'll have to see, to be determined.
Yeah. Campuses are definitely going to look different, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So wait, you brought up the Boston Green, so I'm going to take it back.
A lot more Range Rovers.
Yo, it already has changed. I see these kids on Instagram. I'm like, where'd you get the Gucci shoes?
I know. I was in Gap, Old Navy.
Oh my God.
When I got some Old Navy, I was like, yes, Old Navy fleece.
I feel like both of our draft outfits were either from Limited or Express.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like 100%.
Without a doubt.
Times changing. Times changing. Times are changing.
Oh yeah, definitely
changing.
But I wanted to ask you about your jersey retirement.
Yeah.
How special is that?
Hey, listen. You think how you know like UConn loves you, you know how people appreciated you there. But when they come out and show you, and they come out and they clap, and they come out and they cheer as if you was performing or something, like I've never had that kind of love expressed to me in a volume like that, and it was overwhelming. The whole time I was there, I was just fighting back a bunch of emotions. I was trying to keep it together. Most importantly, I wanted to end all the nuance that I had with Ray, or any kind of mischiefs or any ill will or stuff. I wanted to use that platform to kind of sum that up. And it was a dope night, man. My kids enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a magical night for me. It felt like winning the championship all over again.
You kind of did, because you know those moments when you're on that winning team, you want to have a good rapport with everyone, because that moment means so much. And you know, that moment with you and Ray and Paul, I mean,
that was special.
Just as fans, I felt better.
Yeah, I felt better too.
I'm like, oh, I feel so much better now.
It was like all is good now.
Yeah, like just like that.
Everything makes sense now.
Now we're good.
Yeah.
You know, time heals a lot of stuff too, man. It was good. It was time to move on. And it was just dope for all the guys to come out. I didn't expect all the guys to show up. Twan Walker showed up. I didn't even know none of that. So, you know, Doc Rivers, Sam Cassell, they sent their best. So it was a very special night for me. I won't forget that.
That's awesome.
Ever.
I mean, the people in those rafters, I mean,
oh, God.
Just basketball history,
gods.
just giants.
Basketball gods.
Of the game, KG. And you,
it's crazy. It's
like,
crazy.
You're right up there, and you had the same impact as all those guys did.
Well, you know how I go. As I talk to two future legends as yourself, and I respect everything in your book of work as both of you guys are being legends, I like to think that you know what we put into this. You know the type of expectancies you have on yourself. You know how hard it is to be a master of your craft. Y'all two just talked about working out this morning, sharpening your tools. I was no different from that. So you guys know, when you have a hunger to win and to be successful, you want to leave a certain type of legacy, you guys understand what goes into that.
Yeah, I just want the record to show that when I was on the top 75 draft, I picked you.
Yeah.
I just want the record to show
I know,
that
I saw
Harris
that.
finishing
Good
last.
looks, I saw
And
that.
I'm calling
I
BS
saw
on
that.
that.
I saw
Are you
that
calling?
always.
Are you calling BTS?
I'm calling BTS on that. I was like, this squad is, what are we talking about? Analytics.
Listen.
Analytics.
What are we talking about?
What's y'all feeling on that? Y'all like y'all analytics? You think it's good for the game? It's not messed the game up? What's your feelings?
I like a little bit. I like enough.
I like just none of it. It's like working out against a cone. Get out of here.
Right.
I never thought of it that way.
Get out of here.
I think it's impacting too much on your moves and your psyche. You know, when you're going into a move and you're trying to score, you know when you're inside the three-point line. You know when you're behind the three-point line. Like, I shouldn't be having to subconsciously think about if I shoot the three, it's gonna mean this, or if I don't get a layup, or if I have to shoot a mid-range. I really think that analytics killed the mid-range, obviously. Like it's not in good terms to shoot a mid-range nowhere. And I hate that.
We were talking before. You would have killed.
Oh my God.
In this era, you would have extended that range to 3. It would have been amazing. But anyways, KG, we love you, man. We thank you. Can we get a anything is possible before you go? Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Thank you so much.